Hello, this video is titled, All Religions Are Correct. I don't think I've done this video before. But yes, all religions are correct. This is kind of a response video to my Where Buddhism Went Wrong. I get comments on that video like every day. I haven't seen how many comments it is because maybe I have to like sign out to be able to see how many comments there are, but there's like thousands and thousands and thousands. And people always say the same shit. No way, God doesn't exist. We don't have to believe in God. Buddhism isn't a religion. And then they start to like say stuff like, who burnt all the Bibles? Who burnt all the Quran? And who burnt? It's like I'm talking about Buddhism in that video. I'm not talking about how it's worse than any other religion. But every religion is right, including Buddhism. Buddhism is right. It's just that every religion has parts of it that they don't believe other religions. So they're not complete. Every religion is not complete. It's like the Death Star after Star Wars, where he blew it apart, and then there's like half of it's gaping. That's like a religion. And then the other religion would be the other half. You just have to piece it together to rebuild the Death Star. When Buddhists say there is no God, we shouldn't have to believe in God, what you're doing is you're saying that Christianity is a moot religion, is a useless, stupid religion, or is a wrong religion, because that's what Christians believe. Why would you disbelieve what another religion believes? You might say, oh no, but it's a good religion because it helps them in their own way, even though they're wrong. Because it gives them faith. Well, it does help them, but not just out of making them blindly follow something that doesn't exist, but it helps them because it does exist. It's real. What they believe is real. And I've been watching like documentaries and history shows. I just saw like 3 seasons of The Tudors. And, they're really religious back then. And they did lots of bad stuff, murdering people for religions just because they're of a different religion. But all the other stuff about their religions and believing like it's God's will, we'll do whatever is God's will. There's nothing wrong with that, and I would even say the same thing. I would say that now, like God willing. Not God's will as in like this person, this angry guy who's gonna like judge you, but it just this cosmic, gigantic being with all of these really intricate, like the most intricate computer you could ever imagine, with all these different rules and rules upon rules and paradoxes looping back on each other in this perfect way. Just a perfect set of laws, and creating the world that we live in now, where whatever happens was supposed to happen that way because those were the rules, God willing. So, and same thing with the Buddhists. Anything, meditation or the belief that all life is suffering, and that's what life here is about, suffering, and you need to just let go of any attachment that you have to certain things that you possess, and then you will alleviate your suffering. And all of those ideas are great. I have no problem with any of those ideas. Any idea that's positive. It's only when an idea becomes negative and starts to depend on another idea not being right. You can integrate those ideas together perfectly. Yes, life is suffering, but life is happiness. Life doesn't have to only be suffering. It can be mostly happiness with a little bit of suffering in between. And then you go back to the happiness. Look at the Dalai Lama. He laughs and smiles. more than anybody else, you see, more than any of the other famous people. Is he suffering? No, because he's enlightened. Well, so he used his technique of non-attachment to anything that he may have thought was permanent, and accept the impermanence of everything to relieve of the suffering. That's great. But you could take that any religion. Let's see. How about the witch doctors from Africa who talk to the spirit beings, the animal spirits, and who do certain rites and rituals, like burning effigies of somebody. What are those things called? Those little kachina dolls, and then you poke it and then it hurts the person. Yeah, that's great. Make an effigy of somebody and burn it. And then that helps you burn them away in you. It helps you for you. It becomes problematic when you actually believe that you're actually burning their soul. I'm getting them. I'm bringing my power off onto them and imposing my will onto them with my little doll. No, that's the part that's wrong. But the first part, in burning their effigy in order to help cleanse their energy of you, is right. Cut away the negative stuff. Because that would be a negative thing. Prayer, I guess, is something that I believe can help if you accept it, and you want the prayer and you accept it and you open up to it. Yeah. Does that mean that you could be susceptible to curses then? If everybody curses me, we curse you, we curse you. Yes. If you think about them doing it. Prayer can only help you if you open up to the prayer. If you don't pay attention to them, you don't want them, and you hate those people, then the prayer won't help you. But if you think about them praying for you and you feel it, then yes, it can help you. So, it all exists. You just have to believe. You just have to get nitty-gritty with it and talk about the details. But it's all right. No religion would exist on this world if it didn't have a place. Everything that arises, if something was invented tomorrow, somebody invented the flying car tomorrow, it's because it had a place in the world. Somebody invented that guy who thought that the aliens were coming in the comet 10 years ago, so they all committed suicide so they could reincarnate on the comet. Well, yes, I think comets are aliens. A lot of comets are aliens. And maybe that guy or maybe those people did have a psychic connection with the aliens on the comet and they went there. Or maybe not. Maybe they were forced to do that and somebody slipped cyanide in their drink and forced them to do it, like in Georgetown in Guyana. They were all murdered against their will. You just have to let people do what they want. Every religion is right. But God, belief in God is the main belief in Christian religion and Muslim. They believe in Allah and they believe in God. So, if we want to piece all the religions together, the next step is for the Buddhists to believe in God. Obviously. You don't want to disbelieve in God. We're going to have one world religion. So we have to take the steps to have one world religion. The sooner the better. So right now. Now is the time because everybody has internet. Everybody's communicating with each other instantaneously through Skype and making YouTube videos and talking to each other on the phone and listening to each other's music and watching each other's movies and having each other's religion. It's inevitability, so the sooner we bring it, the better. So each religion has to believe in each other's religion. The Buddhists have to believe in God. and the Christians have to believe in reincarnation. Christians already believe in reincarnation, but Christians should believe in reincarnation back onto this world. Because that's what the other religions believe. There's nothing negative about it. Only believe in stuff that puts you in a box and tries to make you not be able to move or do or be or breathe or exist. And that would be the people who condemn you to burn in hell for all of eternity. That's not right. That doesn't exist. Whatever's not right doesn't exist. Whatever's right exists. So yes, hell exists. But only when you bring yourself there. And it's only for a little bit, until you get sick of it and you leave. You can believe in everything. Every single religion exists. It's just that you have to nip these religions off when they get cancerous, when they invade into other territory and constrict people. So, Christianity going against the voodoos and all of the witches and the warlocks and the Wiccans that was good when they became too reliant on that stuff. And it's time to tone it down a little bit. Just believe in God, just pray in God, and that's all you need. You don't have to give this guy all your money to bless your cow so he doesn't die. You don't need that. You could accept a free blessing, or maybe pay him a little bit if it will make you feel better, but abusing and taking superstitious ideas too far is destructive. So there's something wrong with every religion, and there's something right with every religion. But I wouldn't say every religion is fucked, because if I said that I'd be putting myself in the same camp as all the people out there who, when they say that, they think that everything about every religion is fucked. Everything about every religion. There's no good thing about any religion ever. That's what those people would say. So I'm not going to say that, even though it's true, every religion is fucked. Because every religion has a part of them who is fucked. But the title of this video is Every Religion is Correct. Because it's true. Every religion is correct. So it's not. So if somebody comes into you and they start praying to Allah 5 times a day and then be like, oh, that's cool. Because some people might be, oh, but if we all have one world religion, we're never going to have individuality. Where's the individuality going to be? We're all going to be like the Borg of the same mind. That's boring. Oh, no. Actually, accepting every single religion will increase the individuality in people, because we will integrate all the different religions, and people will be dressed differently, dressed in all their different religious garb, and they'll be tolerated, so they'll all be mixed in with each other. You won't have all these people only hanging out with their kinds of people. That's homogeneity, because they all look the same over here. I mean, if you look at the whole universe, all the different infinite amounts of planets and societies and worlds out there, they're all different. Imagine if you put them all together in one place. That's spicy. That's juicy. It's meat. It's good. It's the good stuff. It's the melting pot. It's the farthest thing from people losing their individuality. You have to let people be people. And so you could have a Catholic who believes in everything. They believe in reincarnation. They believe in the power of prayer or burning or praying to certain gods, because praying to certain gods, there's plenty of reasons to help you do that. Or idol worship, putting the idols up there. People do idol worship. They put pictures of their favorite football stars, and they look at them, and they look at their muscles, and they go, okay, I'm going to go to the gym now. That's idol worship. But they can all believe everything. It's just they have a different style to them. They have a different way about them. All the religions are going to continue to exist. They're just going to have different things that they focus on. and that they like to talk about more because they're more interested in it. You know, we all agree that history exists. We all agree that mathematics exists. We all agree that economics exists and that biology and chemistry and astrophysics exist. Do we all study all of it? Yeah. Do we all specialize in all of it? No. Are there some people who are better at physics, but the other guy over here is better at art? Yes. But we all believe it exists, and we all value it, and we all study it a little bit. And that's how it will be with religion. We'll have one world religion with all the different styles. So that's what I mean really when I say Buddhists should believe in God. Buddhists should believe in God because Christians believe in God. And if you believe that there is no God, then you're dissing the Christians. And that's not right. You don't want to diss Christians. There's like 1.5 billion Christians in the world. You're saying they're all wrong? Yeah, they're all wrong, but we're still friends. I don't know. You can't be truly friends with somebody who you think is all wrong. You have to think that they're right. Believe that they're right. But then cut out the crap that you don't believe in. But you have to tell them, obviously. Okay. So that's enough with that. Every religion is right.